We are back in Horizon Zero Dawn, picking up right where I left off with the mountain that fell. I have just overridden that massive bird back there, and I was running out of recording time on the PS4 video, so I had to stop there. But we are now ready to resume. I don't know what's going to happen when that thing runs out of time or whatever, so I'm just gonna kind of move on and try to get away from him. I got about halfway through killing him, and then I didn't actually know that I could override those things. Apparently, the only thing I can figure is when I got through Cauldron Zeta. And when I say got through, I put that in quotes because I kind of cheated because I switched to story difficulty to get through that because it was basically impossible for me to get through it. I am currently playing on easy difficulty, just for the record. Apparently I'm going through the snowy mountains here. I'm picking up medicine and stuff to replenish my stocks before I move on. I'm trying to make my way to the ruins of GAIA Prime. Where we are hoping to save the world, I think is the reason we're coming here. Okay, here we go. Moving onward. I'm not really sure where to go. I'm rather hoping the combat challenges of this quest will be behind me now, and... Whoa! What the what? What am I looking at? A very bright light coming out of the middle of that mountain is what I'm looking at. That's interesting.
Sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg?
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
I still have this weird distrust of Silence. I feel like he might be an agent of Hades. Like he's helping Aloy do all this stuff so that he can gain access, ultimately, to something. I'm gonna switch back to my sneaky outfit. I put on that Spark Worker Heavy outfit to protect me from the big bird. I don't know,
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Where do you see the robots? I don't see any robots. Oh, she was talking about the robots behind us. Yeah, that is kind of weird. That is kind of weird that he prepared a climbing path for us, but he just walked right past the robots. Thanks, Silence. Whoa. This is cool looking.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I'm gonna look down. Eh, there's nothing to see there. It's just a bunch of foggy, misty stuff. Can't even tell how far down it is. Any reason to jump over there? Not really. Moving on. Man, I hope I'm recording. Pretty sure I heard the beep when I started recording, and I'm still using a weird... I'm recording this commentary track separately from the video, and I have to paste them together later on. Oh, we're going inside. GAIA Prime bunker discovered.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Oh, really?
There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
Maybe Silence is an agent of Gaia. Maybe Silence is, well, no, we did actually see him at one point.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
How much time left do they have? They said something like the end of the world would come in 50-some days or something like that. Does that still apply? No, that can't apply because she said that 19 years ago, so... She blew herself up to prevent the end of the world in 53 days.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Where does he hang out? Where does Silence hang out? when he's doing all these messages. Oh, there he is. Hello. Can I talk to you again?
Yes?
Just wanted to say hi.
I need to get going.
Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but go in.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
That was easy. I don't know why you struggled so much, Silence. I just walked through the door. There's an elevator, but there's also a big passageway over here that beckons me to search it.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Wow. So this is where they hung out until the end. Travis Tate is the guy that the Matthew McConaughey guy that I mentioned last time. I wonder if he planted something in the system that would cause all this havoc that we're seeing right now. I don't remember his origin, but I felt like he was sort of a shady character before he went into Project Zero Dawn.
Mind your footing.
Thanks. It's not like there's any consequences for dying. You just start again. That is one of the nice things about this game. It doesn't matter if you die. Okay. This is creepy. Why would it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that the Master Override would be at the epicenter of where Gaia blew herself up. And that looks like where we're going to come back from over there. So we use that rope to slide down to get back out. Can we jump on these ropes? No, we're rappelling down. Okay. Down we go. Search the ruins for the Master Override is what we're doing.
Guess that's my way across.
What? Oh, this rope, huh? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Really? It didn't seem like the greatest idea.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
I'm sure it's fine. You're invulnerable to falling damage anyway. I'm sure I've counted at least 3 times Aloy has fallen like hundreds and hundreds of feet and sustained no damage. She was not crippled for life.
Glad that's over.
First time when she was a child, she fell in that cave and she wasn't crippled for life then. She fell off the mountain after Ross died. That was like thousands of feet she fell down and no damage from that. Fell off that waterfall. She's pretty much immune to damage. Physical damage of any kind. As any good superhero should be. Okay, I thought I was going down. Why am I not going down? Are we going down or up? We're going up. I see now. There?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
It kinda still is. A little bit. Cool views. Let's check out this side room before we go forward. Looks like a place there might be some environmental storytelling. Or not. Just empty rooms. What's up here? This is where we just came from, isn't it? I'm getting lost. There's some environmental storytelling.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. GAIA Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
What is the deal with the alphas, betas, and gammas? So the alphas are the ones that ended up in the bunker here. But the betas and gammas did not. or betas, if you prefer. What was their purpose here? He said he signed off on all the executables. Why were they here? Maybe they were locked in here in order to finish work on the system. Because they couldn't finish it before, you know, the end of all life on the planet. So they locked themselves in here to finish up the work on the system. And then once it was finished, they had nowhere to go. That's probably what it was. Man, that probably would have sucked. Yeah, I can see where that would be that would make a person bitter, I would think. Again, I find myself thinking that the story of those last people that sealed them up in here, I feel like that would have been a really good story to tell. We're only getting bits and pieces of it here, but man, that would have been a lot of human drama.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Interesting. GAIA Journals, Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Solid-state storage devices. Cursory scan indicates severe data corruption from impact and exposure data. That's it? That's all I get? I'm scanning them. What is the point of it? I feel like that's something that's going to play at the very end of the game, right before the credits or something. Some final goodbye from Elizabeth Sobek. And that the game sort of forced me to scan it, to make sure that I got it, to play it sometime later. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something, but there's nothing here, really. Okay, wait, where do I go now? It's a dead end! Oh, this way. There's a hole in the wall over here. And now we climb?
Elizabeth. What is this?
It's a shrine. There's a crawl space over there. Is this a shrine that Gaia made to Elizabeth?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of GAIA Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. GAIA Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Wow.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I've been sticking with the angry fist choice for most of this game, so I just went with that one again. I'm not sure that was... probably wasn't what I would have picked, but... trying to be consistent. Alright, we got a bunch of things to scan in here. She went home, she said, so... I mean, I feel like Aloy wants to find her gravesite or something like that.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg... I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
The Lightkeeper Protocol. Interesting. I bet that's where Aloy came from.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Ted Faro. Surely he wasn't in this bunker. Wait a minute. He would have had to have been in the bunker. How the hell did Ted Faro get in the final bunker? The guy who caused it all. I don't know about that. That's weird. Because, you know, the people who were in this bunker were supposedly the last people on Earth, I thought. So if Elizabeth Sobek died, then only the last people on Earth would have known about it. So that's why I'm thinking he must have been in this bunker if he was able to do a eulogy message. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. Alright, that's where we're supposed to go, so let's check this side room. There's another message.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Oh, so he was not in the bunker, and the people in this bunker were not the last people on Earth. Ted Faro managed to make his own bunker to survive in. Alright, let's go over here. Lots of dark corridors to walk around here. Purple corridors. Oh, it's another audio log. From Ted Faro again.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not tablet, Liz. It's poison.
Ted Faro was advocating not storing history records? Nope, trying to get over here. Nope, trying to go over here. There we go. Looks like another zip line.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh, that? Thought she was talking about that. But the quest marker is pointing me that way. Whoa! I didn't think I was gonna make that. Jumping puzzles. Another audio log. From Ted Farrow again.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Oh, so... Okay. Did Ted Farrow do something that... screwed everything up in the end? He was trying to make it better? To make up for what he had done, but he screwed it up somehow. Okay, where do we go from here? Maybe Silence is an agent of Ted Farrow. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. What's down there? Am I missing any audio logs? I hope not. It's a door. And a cutscene.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was...
The Alphas were in there.
What are they suffocated themselves? I guess because they just didn't want to live.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No.
We can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting at the scene.
Whoa. Well, we are unambiguously supposed to hate that guy.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Aloy's trying to put a positive spin on this. I mean, I can kind of see his point, Ted Farrow's point, that is. But, yeah, sort of unilaterally making that decision just kind of seems like a bad idea. Especially after they'd already talked about it. That not a good way to win friends and influence people there. And I mean, I don't know. What's interesting is I'm not so sure he's wrong about that. I mean, you can't just drop a bunch of, thousands of years of human knowledge on a bunch of people who basically were just born. I assume those were the fail-safes they were talking about. They were gonna, parcel out the information. But, I mean, I don't know. It's a complex problem. Is what I'm saying. Alright, let's pick up this Master Override, because we're running out of time on our video.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Well, that seems easy enough. Why do I get the feeling that Silence is going to betray us as soon as we get back there? He's going to be like, aha, that's the thing I wanted all along, and you did all the work for me. Haha. You fool. Can I just walk down here?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Is there gonna be a big boss fight before the end of this? I don't want that.
Keep holding, keep holding.
I definitely do not want a big boss fight. I want to take my time going to fight Hades. Is this... where do I go from here? I forgot. Up there? How do I get there? I forgot. Oh, right, that's where I came from. I was looking at this place, and I said, oh, this is how we get back, and now I can't remember how to get back. Am I going the right way? I don't I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I thought I was trying to go up. Where's the marker? I can't tell where the marker is. The marker is nowhere. It's on my compass, but I don't see it in the world anywhere. That's confusing. I am confused. The game is confusing me. Okay, there's the marker. The marker says I need to get to the top of that. So we just climb up here? Is that what we do? There's nothing to climb onto. There's something up there. I guess we go this way? I don't know what I'm doing. I am ill-prepared for this boss fight. If there is a boss fight coming up. Ah, there's a yellow thing. I see a yellow thing to climb on now. Yay! I did it! Is that the right way? Wait, that's where I just came from, isn't it? I don't know what to do. What do I climb on? Do I go in here? I don't know. What am I doing? This goes nowhere. Oh, there's a thing here, though. A power cell. Nice.
The ones I found before. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
I actually don't know what to do with power cells. I've got a bunch of them, but I don't know what to do with them. What do I do here? How am I having trouble with this? Where do I go? Wait, there's something. Nope, I can't get to it. Can I get there? No. I mean, I see a thing that's up there, but how do I get to it? Where's the mark? I still don't know where the mark is. I slid down from there. Wait. I see where I need to climb now. Oops, I hurt myself. Here we go. The sun is shining directly on where I need to climb. Hello? Go up? There we go. Made it! Lovely scenery. Poignant music. Now we go to our doom, probably. Let's heal up just in case. Now we climb up the elevator. Wait, where are we going now? I don't know where I'm going. Up there, that's where we're going. Go over there. Over there, go up, go left. There we go, we made it. And now for the shocking surprise.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Here we go.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
I knew it.
What?
It promised knowledge, and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was right, but he's helping me now. He's working for Hades, but he's also working to stop Hades. I guess he had a change of heart when he learned that Hades is going to exterminate all life, including him. And Hades' followers.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Well, we have a choice here. I mean, I feel like since I've been choosing the fist icon for most of my dialogue choices, that Aloy would not be willing to forgive him.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Well, well, well. Now we have some more stuff to look at here. Attach the override to the lance. First, some audio logs. First meeting.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like
it. So, Silence pretty much enabled the whole Hades thing. Got another one here. Buried Shadow.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay your ground, Karja in Shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the Glint Hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Not really sure this is necessary. I mean, I feel like they're just sort of filling in some gaps here that this is not all that interesting to me. But I'm just recording it for completeness. Intercepted transmission.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Yes. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Yeah, they're just sort of reiterating what he told us before. I guess this is for people that skipped out of his dialogue early and didn't listen to his full story. So Silence is, I mean, he's pretty much just a, he's just in it for the knowledge. He has no real morals or he just wants the knowledge. Typical knowledge-hungry bad guy sort. Well, I mean, you can't really call him a bad guy. He's just your basic sociopath. He doesn't really care what happens to anybody as long as he gets his knowledge. His knowledge fix. He's like a drug addict. Let's craft a lance. Which conveniently happens below the camera angle. The Mountain That Fell quest completed. Trophy earned. Recovered a powerful weapon. We have done it. The next quest is the Looming Shadow, which requires us to go all the way back to Meridian. which we can't see from here.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
We have a little bit more work to do before the end of this game. But I am going to stop now and render these videos and take a break for a while.